1957, the Gold Coast, now known as Ghana, gained independence from Britain. Ghana became a member of the Commonwealth of Nations and was led to independence by Kwame Nkrumah and other illustrious sons and daughters of the soil, who transformed the country into a republic, with himself as first president. The country was first to gain independence from European colonialism. Road to independence. I quote, "Love of freedom from foreign control has always been in our blood," unquote. One of J.B. Dankwa's many quotes. As a young historian, I believe the urge for independence started at the birth of the Aborigines Rights Protection Society in 1949 at Cape Coast. Nationalists like John Menson Sapa, Joseph Kingsley Ford, J.W. Say, J.B. Brown led the local chiefs to protest against the Crown Land Bill, a move that has made Ghanaians sole owners of our lands till date. Years later, the formation of the National Congress of British West Africa in 1920, with their enormous demand from the British colony, also contributed the strong desire for self-governance. The formation of the first political party in the Gold Coast was very significant for independence. A group of selfless and loyal nationalists met at South Point on the 4th of August 1947 to form a political party, United Gold Coast Convention UGCC, with the aim of self-governance within the shortest possible time. Some notable leaders of the party were George Parr Grant, S. Blay, J.W. de Graft Mensah, Kwabena Kese, Francis A. Williams, J.B. Dankwa, Akwa J., Edward Akufo-Addo, Emmanuel Ubechebi Lamte, and William Ufuyata, among others. The leadership of the party, in their own wisdom, invited the US and British educated Kwame Nkrumah to become the first General Secretary in December 1947. The dynamism of Kwame Nkrumah and some leaders of the party led to the selection of 6 of them to lead the activities of the party, namely J.B. Dankwa, Akwa J., Edward Akufo, Ubechebi Lamte, William Ufuyata, and Kwame Nkrumah, the Big Six. They also demanded that, given their education, the colonial administration should respect them and accord them positions of responsibility. In particular, the UGCC leadership criticized the government for their failure to solve the problems of unemployment, inflation, and the disturbance that had come to characterize the society at the end of the war. Though they opposed the colonial administration, the UGCC members did not seek drastic nor revolutionary change. Public dissatisfaction with the UGCC expressed itself on February 28, 1948, as the demonstration of ex-servicemen organized by the Ex-Servicemen's Union paraded through Accra to despair the demonstrators. Police fired on them, killing 3 ex-servicemen, namely Sergeant Ajete, Corporal Atipo, and Private Odate, with over hundreds recording casualties. Ni Kwabena Boni III Osu Alata Manche had organized a boycott of all European imports in response to their inflated prices, which led to looting of European shops, disturbance in Accra and Kumasi, which coincided with the shooting incidents. The Big Six, including Nkrumah, were imprisoned by the British authorities and blamed them for the 1948 riots from 12th March to 12th April 1948. Nkrumah, after their release, felt the UGCC was too relaxed and diplomatic in their dealings. Thus, the struggle for independence needed a radical approach. He therefore broke away to form his own political party, Convention People's Party (CPP), which was officially launched on 12 June 1949. Nkrumah was elected as leader of government business after the first general elections on February 10, 1951, and subsequently Prime Minister of the colony. The plebiscite of 1956 took place on May 9th under the auspices of the United Nations, making the Transvolta Togoland a British colony of the Gold Coast. On August 3, 1956, the new assembly passed a motion authorizing the government to request independence within the British Commonwealth. The opposition did not attend the debate, and the vote was unanimous. The British government accepted the motion as clearly representing a reasonable majority. So, on 18th September 1956, the British set March 1957, the 113th anniversary of the Bond of 1844, as the date the former British colony of the Gold Coast was to become the independent state of Ghana, a name that was suggested by J.B. Dangwa. And the nation's legislative assembly was to become the National Assembly. Nkrumah continued as Prime Minister and Queen Elizabeth II as monarch, represented in the former colony by the Governor General Sir Charles Noble Haddon Clark. Eve of Independence. Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah stood at the Accra Polo Grounds on Tuesday, 5th March 1957 to declare Ghana's independence and free from colonial rule. The words of Nkrumah that night hold lots of significance.
At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. From now on, there is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that, after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. I want you all, those who have hats on, to take off your hats and let the band play our national anthem. And from now on, that national anthem is the national anthem of the Gogo, to be played on all occasions.
Independence to me is celebrating our freedom from the clutches of British imperialism. In celebrating our final achievement of the struggle of successive generations of Ghanaian patriotism to establish a free sovereign Ghana, I believe great names like Ephraim Amu, Philip Bell, Kwajir Agri, Tudiosa Oko, Amon Kote, Kofi Antobang, Saka Akwe, J.A. Brima, Poet Akpalu, E.T. Mensah, King Bruce, Jerry Hansen, Krobo Edusei, Kojobuetio, Bedeman, Nana Ofori Ata the First, Ekwia Asabia, Esther Okulu, Na Dede Shosho, and other Makola queens should also be celebrated. All heads of state and presidents from 1957 to date have done their very best in keeping the spirit of independence alive and helping in resisting oppressors' rule. Where the flag of Ghana freely flies, that is where the freedom of Ghana freely lies.
And the sweat of their labors, toils of the brave, which have brought results.